name is Victor, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Really quick before we get the video started, I am currently undergoing Invisalign treatment, so you may see me do weird things with my lips, or I may have a lisp. That's the reason why. But now let's get down to the nitty-gritty. So this video here will be an introduction into my journey with my Sony a7C. So I recently picked up this camera and I'm very excited to, start filming and start creating videos and whatnot. I would consider myself very much a beginner. I know very little about cameras. I know very little about filming, editing software, so I'm very much a beginner. Currently with the camera itself, I'm watching a 1-hour video on how to get it set up, and for Final Cut Pro as well. I'm watching a video for beginners and, how to start creating videos and editing videos. The purpose of this, if anything, is for future me, just to see how much progress I've made, or maybe like look back at myself and poke fun of myself. But I want to see how things progress, from my lighting, my behavior in front of the camera, my audio, the quality of my video, everything. I think it'd be really neat to capture it all. The start of every journey, I first had to get the camera and the lens and the microphone, which is what I did, and I got it from Amazon. So the camera I have is a Sony a7C. The lens I'm using is a 20mm f1.8G Sony lens, and the microphone is the VideoMicPro from Rode, which I'll have everything I'm using down in the description. Not that you have to buy it, but just in case it appeals your senses. Alright, so first thing I did was, once I had the camera, I needed an SD card, which I didn't. For some reason I thought there would be an SD card included with the camera, which goes to show how much of a beginner I am. In this clip here, it's me driving over to Best Buy, but here, I don't know if maybe when you're watching this you probably think the same, but to me, I was like, this microphone looks way too big for this tiny body and tiny lens of a camera. And then but that's all about to change soon, because when I got to this Best Buy, unfortunately they didn't have any UHS 2 SD cards, but they did have this really neat Gorillapod that I feel like it just completes the whole look of things. And it's even got this little built-in liquid leveling kit tool that you can use to shoot some stable footage, I guess. And I had to make a trip and go over to a second Best Buy that I checked on their site, and they said they did have UHS 2 SD cards available, so that's what I did. I went over to the Best Buy in Woodbridge, and they did. They had a couple. Well, I don't know if they had a couple, but they did have the one I was looking for in stock. But just one funny thing that happened there was, I went over to the shelf, and the UHS 2 SD cards, they don't have them on the floor. What they do have is this laminated little piece of paper that says, if you want to purchase this product, bring it to a blue shirt, and maybe they have it behind the counter or something, which I did. I took it over to one of these blue shirt people, and the guy's like, oh, it's right on the shelf, and I was like, I don't think I saw it. And then we walk over to the shelf, and he tries to hand me it's the right storage. I was like, the right storage I was looking for, but it was UHS 1. So I was like, no way, sir, this here is UHS 1, I'm looking for UHS 2. So I was like, come on, man, come on, Best Buy, what you guys doing? I had to school this guy. So he called over a coworker, which This guy, they knew his stuff because he was like, he had the little phone where they check their inventory, I guess. And they had it. So I got the SD card, and I went back into my car and I tried to remove the packaging from it, but I was unsuccessful because you either need a box cutter or, you know, some type of thing to cut it with, which I don't have in my car. So I went back in the Best Buy and I politely asked the gentleman at the door if he could help me out, and I did have the receipt on hand in case, you know, they were like, what's going on here, you trying to pull a fast one, bud? But I was like, nah, not here. And so once I got that open, I went back into the car and I was like admiring the SD card. It looked so beautiful in its little plastic case, and I popped it right into the camera, and I immediately saw this like formatting screen or whatever it was, and I was super excited. I was ready to start filming. I was so excited that first thing I filmed was me going to Chick-fil-A. It's a brand new Chick-fil-A and it's state of the art. Everything they have there is like super nice. They've even got like heaters outside for the people taking the drive-through orders, which is, I hope they don't freeze out there. And when I pulled up to the drive-through window, they had this whole door, like it wasn't even a window, it was a whole door. The person just walked out and gave me my food, which is awesome, and the food was delicious. So make sure you support your local Chick-fil-A. Remember, supporting local business. But yeah, that was pretty much the first day I had with the camera and hands-on with the camera. And I started messing around with the settings. But yeah, I have so much to learn still, and but I'm really excited, and I want to see how my filming progresses for the better, I hope. So far I've only had that Chick-fil-A stuff I was filming, and this video I'm filming, which this video took quite a couple takes. So yeah, and even like maybe how my speech changes as my teeth straighten out. So that'd be awesome to capture for future me to look back on. But yeah, in closing statements, the kind of videos you can expect from my YouTube video are vlogs. Maybe my girlfriend and I go somewhere, like travel vlogs. We always talk about filming our adventures, but we never get around to it. But now we don't have an excuse. Maybe some cooking videos, tech videos, or like cool edits where there's just like no talking, maybe just some cool music in the background and film. That'd be really awesome. There's a lot of like smaller YouTubers whose content is insane, like the hidden gems of YouTube, and I hope to one day be at that level where I know everything about the camera itself. Maybe I add on to my camera arsenal, my editing. I hope that gets really good. But yeah, I hope you guys liked this video, and if you want to, you can subscribe, and yeah.